More financial help is coming to St. Louis as we recover from the May 16th tornado. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Paul Cook. It's been 4 months since an EF3 tornado tore through the city. Residents continue to clean up the debris. Our political editor, Mark Maxwell, just got back from City Hall where the mayor made the announcement. Mark?
Yeah, hey, Paul, good afternoon. This was a long push, and today it paid off. U.S. Senator Schmitt also echoing Mayor Cara Spencer's announcement today that FEMA has now agreed to cover the cost of personal property debris removal across the city. The price tag, at least $180 million, a big sum. And to get the ball rolling here, FEMA's already sending $63 million out the door right away. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers will also be on the ground to provide technical know-how to move this project forward, but it'll be local contractors who do the labor. This didn't happen overnight. Senator Schmitt led the entire Missouri congressional delegation pressing FEMA for this help. They sent letter after letter directing the acting administrator to make the case that families here on the ground need this kind of relief. Governor Kehoe and Mayor Cara Spencer joined in that effort in a rare bipartisan coalition.
We have some great news today. We learned this morning that the city of St. Louis is getting its private property debris removal assistance from FEMA, while the federal assistance and assistance for cities and states in experiencing disasters is shifting and changing on a daily basis at this point. This is an enormous win for our community.
Paul, hard to imagine the uncertainty that families must have felt these last 4 months waiting for this word to come. But bottom line here, families who lost everything in those storms will no longer be left to tackle the cost of that cleanup all by themselves. Washington is sending help. Now we can report it's on the way.
Oh, thank you. A lot of people curious about that. Earlier this week, President Trump named St. Louis on the list of cities he says need saving from the federal government. I want to know, how's the mayor responding to that?
Yeah, it was interesting. Mayor Spencer initially said the help we need is already in that letter on your desk. We don't necessarily need help from the National Guard or whatever the federal crime crackdown he had in mind was. We need help on cleaning up this debris. Did that strategy play a role in opening up the lever here? We don't know. We asked her again, though, today, okay, now that this money's on the way, what about that crime question? What could the role of federal government be? And she said she didn't necessarily want to see National Guard trying to play the role that they weren't trained for, which is to solve for crime. Maybe through federal partnerships at the FBI, ATF, or DEA, or otherwise, those might be more proper. But we're hearing that reaction from her and from President Megan Green at City Hall today.
It's dicey to respond in the right way to all that.
You could tell she was really measuring her words carefully. I think she understands the politics. She knows that there's a president who listens to the criticism, and I think she wants to make sure that these funding pipelines stay open to help the city recover from that tornado.
Great job. Thank you so much.